So you might want to create an animated video or an explainer video using Kinemaster, but you might not know how to go about it. Well, if you want something like this. The moment school was over, Emmanuel's friend Josh got into his bike and went home. As Emmanuel was walking gently to his Benz car, it started raining. He hurriedly got to his car and drove home. Well, it is possible. Just stick to the end of this video and we'll show you how it's done. The first step is to write your script down in a notepad or somewhere you could read from. So the second step is to download required PNG or vector resources from PNG Tree or Stick PNG for free, depending on the site you want to use, but I prefer PNG Tree. So you download your images based on your narration. If your narration has school, you download school. If it has people, you download people. Whatever it has, just go ahead and download the resources, all the resources you need before you start the video itself. So make sure you have every single thing you need, the background, everything you need. So the next step is to open your Kinemaster and then you choose a background, preferably white, because you need it to look like an explainer video. So you extend it till the number of minutes you might require. Just make it as long as 10 minutes, okay? Then you click on the record button, as you can see, and then you start recording your audio. So you read the script the way it is. So make sure you make it in a narrative way. Make sure it's very interesting and engaging. So if you make mistake, you can go ahead and delete the clip, because most likely you make mistake. You can delete the clip or cut it anyhow you want to do it. So select it and then click on delete button to delete that particular clip. Then you go ahead and record it again until you are satisfied. Anywhere you make a mistake, you can go ahead and cut the clip, and then feel free to delete and re-record, because most times you get to make lots of mistakes while recording the narration, but sometimes you can cut the parts where you made a mistake and just record, though it might not sync that way. So it's better you just record it bit by bit, should I say scene by scene, so you can have the scene 1, the scene 2, record it bit by bit. Don't just take everything in one take, so that when you make a mistake it does not look like you jumped audio or it makes it look unprofessional. So take it bit by bit. So the last step, step 4, following the audio, add your image resources at the required timeline. So this might be the most challenging step in all the steps we have mentioned so far. So in this step, what you do is, after you've gotten your images, you go to media. Okay, you click on the media and then you select the image you want, depending on what the audio says. So for example, the first audio is talking about a school, so you need to get the background of the school that we downloaded, and then you put the background of the school. So make sure you adjust it to the beginning. Just adjust it in a way that wherever it starts from, that's where the audio starts. So you keep tweaking it until it's well adjusted to where it starts from. Okay, then you keep on importing. So the next thing is to go to layer, then go to stickers, then you look for the bell sticker or the bell icon. So this is already if you have this my version of Kinemaster, which I said you can get, or you have an image already, a bell image, which you can download, anyone you want to use. But this is a sticker which has this animation on its own. So you just add the bell directly under, and then make sure you find a way to blend it, that wherever the audio needs the bell, you add the bell there. So we go to the audio, the music side, and then we are going to add the bell sound. Okay, so what this bell sound does is it's going to sound at the exact time where the bell shows, where the bell icon shows, so to look more realistic or more interesting. So you just keep tweaking it, move it to where the bell shows up, and then where it ends, you just stop it. Okay, so that's how you just keep tweaking it. That's all what this is going to be about. The tweaking to make sure it comes at the right time and it ends at the right time. So the next thing we are doing is we'll be basically working on keyframes. So we'll be using keyframes from this particular one. So you can see I've selected another sticker, which could be a random PNG image you downloaded. Okay, it could just be an image of a person on a bike which you downloaded. So we are using keyframe. Keyframe enables us to use movement, enables movement of a particular image or an animation. Keyframe is what enables an animation to move like from one part of the screen to another. Keyframe is a very useful part in video editing. So what we did now was select a sun. Okay, so we selected sun and the color was white, but we can't use white because we have a white background, so we need to make it stand out, and perhaps sun is kind of orange in color, so we selected orange and then we placed it there. So the next thing we are going to do is animate our bike. So we are going to use keyframe. You can see that key symbol that was at the left. When you select it, you get to move your object. So once you move your object, you move the keyframe again, then you move the object further again. So you just wherever you move the object to, it means that's the direction in which the object to move throughout the whole scene. Okay, so don't worry if you didn't get this. We'll show you again how we animate, or how we are going to animate Emmanuel himself, which is like the main character when he was going to his bends. We'll show you how it was animated with the keyframe. So this keyframe is like the most powerful tool if you want to do this whiteboard animation, or so you are going to need this keyframe feature. So this is really good if you want to do presentations, for like a presentation in the workplace and you need all this kind of animated looks, or you need something like just to explain something, or an explainer video. If you do videos where you don't want your face to show, you can do something with, you can do it with this particular animation if you use Kinemaster. So now we want to animate an object. First of all, we are looking for the car, the Benz car. So you get the PNG image. You can see it does not have any background, it's just a plain car. It does not have any maybe white background. So we place the car and then we check it. You can see how it looks now. Animate the main character, we use the same keyframe, that key button by the left hand side. So when you click on it, you see the white dots on that particular red clip for the character. So once you click on it, you move it, then you move the character forward or to the direction you want to move it. You move the clip again, then you move your character. Once you move your character, the white dot appears. So you move the clip again, you move your character, the white dot appears. So once you keep moving the character, the white dot will appear. So that means at that point where you stop is where the character will stop. So you keep doing that till the end, till you reach the end of the clip, or till the end where you want the character to move to. So that's just basically how that one is done. So you have to play it again to make sure it all rhymes. Okay, so you have to check it to make sure it all rhymes. If it does not rhyme, you need some tweaking again as usual. So you can see everything is all experimental. You have to make sure it's balanced and it fits the audio, because the audio is what you are working with. Remember, the audio was what you put first. So now we are going to select the cloud. Remember, we talked about cloud. It was raining and he had to run to his car. So the next thing we are going to select now is the rain image, or the cloud image. So we are looking for it in our stickers. Okay, so these stickers, you can have lots of different images, so it's good to have these stickers. They are really helpful when you want to animate, rather than downloading so many images you can just get these stickers. So I changed the color from white to blue because that's the color of a cloud, so at least to look nicer. So you change the color in the settings and then you play it again to make sure everything is rhyming. If it's not rhyming, you keep tweaking it. So that's just basically what this animation is all about. So the main thing in this animation is your keyframe, the movement of this particular character or this image. How do you want it to move? From what direction do you want it to move, and what direction is it ending? So that's just basically what this whole animation is all about, as you can see. So everything is not difficult. You just need to know what you want. You can see how the character is moving. So but I saw that the car disappeared before the character got there, so I had to tweak it by dragging the clip of the car to extend longer, so that the character gets there and the car is still there. So you keep on extending or tweaking it until it's perfect. So that's what this part was all about. I extended the car So you play it again and see. Just once you make any tweaking, you play it and see how it is from the beginning. So you keep on. So I'm extending the car because the car keeps disappearing before the main character gets to the car. So it's going to change and good. So you can see how it is now. So the character has to disappear first. So as you can see, the yellow clip shows that that's the car. The red clip below is the character. So the character is going to see what I'm doing here is keyframing the car. Okay, so the car will move away. I use basic keyframing. So sorry if this video is kind of confusing for those that don't know how to use keyframe yet. If you don't know how to use keyframe, use the card above, click on the card above, and then it will take you to the video of how to use keyframe. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.